Hello, Goosebumps fans. So, I really wish I could actually have laced this in with a countdown, but, well, as you can figure, something went wrong to where the countdown went from, and check it out, I'm actually using the HorrorTown logo. Awesome. Yeah, so something went wrong, and it kind of just makes me want to put in the Ant-Man scene right now. So go ahead and put the Ant-Man scene of what happened when it came to, it wasn't 7 a.m., it was 9 a.m. So anyways, yeah, so this was actually pretty good, and this actually just opened up a world, you know? I guess technically I should have been doing this from the get-go, but the sad part is that people don't understand fair use. Or should I say companies do not understand fair use, and they abuse it. To the point where it's like, I didn't want to do it at all. I didn't want to touch anything. But just notice the fact that all the videos that I've done, besides the whole music one, the music things, the music issues that happen. But visual-wise, the visual stuff, no one's complaining. Yeah, I've been doing more risks now with fair use, which is not really risks. I should be able to do it, but for me personally, I don't come out my comfort zone. Besides, I just use the photos I can find online. That's all I'm doing. That's all I did. I'm not going to get hurt. I'm not going to use any of your visuals. I'm not going to use any of your audio cues. I'm just laying low and doing the bare minimum instead of actually doing like some eye-catching stuff. But here I did some eye-catching stuff. Yeah, it didn't actually boost views whatsoever. Kind of a sad downer. But at least the good news is that I didn't have to do anything Boromon wise. It's like, oh good lord, Boromon, dude. It's like, no, all I had to do was just Multimon, because that's what the eggs look like. They look like Multimon. I mean, not too much like Multimon, but technically it's like, looking at him, it's like, I think that works. It's crazy that I'm the only one who actually went to that standard to be like, it's a Digimon. Oh crap, they're gonna Digifuse. Oh god. That's freaking awesome though. I have to admit that I was okay with that one. That was kind of a little bit funny. At least for me, it was funny. So I think about this whole entire thing, or let's say like the aftermath of Dr. Gray. Dr. Gray, even though you don't think he's useless, to me he's useless. It's like Eakin's, everything was wiped clean. It's just like what happened with Trigger and Cuddles. When Monster Blood event ended, they had nothing. They were completely blank. And then they got stuff back, and then they said, oh, we're gonna revise it, and they changed something to Trigger, I think, and it's like, oh, you jerk. Cuddles too. Yeah, they basically made two things where it's like, you have to get Andy's van, you have to get Evan's house to get this part. And it's like, well, it's not too bad, but still it's kind of like, oh, you jerks. And then they changed Cuddles' look. It's like, oh, good lord. But Dr. Gray's, no, they didn't do anything. All thing they did is just didn't give them anything that's like, yeah. Instead, it's more like, oh, freaking magnifying glass newspaper and the freaking archive thingy. Oh, dang it, man. It's like, yeah, but remember, you only just paid $1,000. You didn't actually do the work. It's like, I understand I didn't do the work. I understand he's not like Drool, or he's not like the ripoff Charles Xavier.
That's what Charles Xavier?
Very funny.
But I would just say that I kind of would like them to have something that could have been useful, you know? Something a little bit more useful. But it's like, oh, he gave me a newspaper, gave me 2 magnifying glasses. I guess that's good enough. But it's like, come on. As soon as it's gone, it's like, it's gone. No one's able to get that character ever again. Unless you're going to make him Goosebumps bucks. And even then it's like, yeah, but he doesn't seem worth it at this point. It's like, this guy does not seem worth it at all. Drool, worth it. Rip off Charles Xavier, worth it.
Now come closer. I want to share some of my telekinetic wisdom with you.
I want you to share with me because I want to know about these bugs.
Almost anyone you can name is worth it. Well, not really. I mean, technically, when it comes to rip off Android 17, She kind of was not that worth it, and I was kind of hoping that you would do a little bit more for her, but you didn't. And I was like, yeah, at one point it was like, photograph, walkie-talkie, or what, photograph. It's like, what the, whoa, no. You gotta freaking diversify, man. Because it's like, geez, I don't need all those photos. It's like, she can't drop off any circuits, like any circuitry stuff that you don't want to give her. I would figure, yeah, drop off circuitry stuff. Why did you skip out on that? And of course, another gripe is like, yeah, the candy stuff, you still have yet to have the candy stuff be changed to candy stuff, you know, maybe chocolate cocoa, maybe a chocolate bar, chocolate milk. Come on. Instead, it's like, no, it's going to be a long wait for them to change it to something else, or they're just going to keep it the same until, of course, the event happens again. So it's not going to have a second version of it. And I'm like, yeah, but I really would kind of actually fight tooth and nail to say, yeah, you know, the ones that are event driven and they don't have any recollection of anything that can be used at all. Like, for instance, it can't be in the treasure or anything. It's like, I mean, auction house, let's say auction house, then they should deserve to have different forms and only unlock those forms when you actually have the stuff that unlocks it. So if you have like treehouse thing, it's like a treehouse or any combination place, you know, making stuff, if you have that freaking place, it's unlocked. If you don't have it, well, too bad for me. Oh no. Unless I actually buy the book. It's like, yeah, it's like, I deserve punishment. I deserve punishment. Welcome to reverse psychology, folks. But anyways, I thought the event was good. It's like, yeah, the event was good. I was able to finish it in 15 days. So if you're an average Joe, you were actually able to finish the whole entire event in 15 days. Maybe less than that. So it's like, yeah, the whole entire event, you could actually finish it in 15 days. Even get all of the items needed for the main prize. All of it can be done in 15 days. Sadly, since it was 9 and not 7, I missed out on getting at least 2 more piles of eggs. But yeah, yay, that's awesome that you screwed me over, guys. It's like, yeah, maybe I should get freaking Multimon, become a Digidestined, and go to your place. It's like, time to Digivolve Multimon, Mega Commentary-mon, yeah! Go to Pixie Owl and just scare the crap out of them. Yeah, then go to Classic, scare the crap out of them so they can finally do some Goosebumps merchandise. Even more stuff. It's like, wait, what the hell? Oh my gosh, what the hell is this? Oh, good lord. It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm now the king of Goosebumps now. It's like, I'm the king of Goosebumps. I have a 3D monster. Now, you do my demands or I'll wreck your freaking place. Oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna get into the news. That's why I have to do something like I gotta put a cloak or something around my face and all that. It's like, yeah, once I get the V for Vendetta mask, and there you go. Or get the mask I've been wanting to get so I can do interesting videos, live action videos, like real live action videos of video book reviews. But yeah, the person that was supposedly gonna make the mask, she bailed. So yeah, that's just always how it goes. It's like, when it's like, oh, I got someone that could actually be a prospect, boom, gone. It's like, I didn't do crap. It's just the freaking roll of the damn dice, man. But yeah, I think it was a good one. It was short, definitely short. But the thing is that even though it was short, it was okay. Apparently, I could even get the big eggs, but I didn't want to get a big egg. I didn't want to get that. I would have just been fine to get some of the small eggs. I mean, the pile of eggs, and we're good to go. I didn't really want the big one, so since I didn't want the big prize, I passed on it. Now, if it was at 0, and it's like, yeah, we're giving it to you at 0, it's like, oh, okay, cool, fine. I'll take it, because I had it anyways. And should they make it just like this the next time? Yes and no. I would hope they actually have some event characters that are exclusive that is for purchase, because I would like them to have like a fleshed out story at least. It's like either flesh out the story a little bit more, or have 2 stories so at least it works out. Something like that. And apparently the next one coming soon is their birthday. Yeah, no wonder the Goosebumps channel said that July was the Goosebumps month. No wonder he said that. So yeah, pretty soon we're gonna get another one, and it's like, okay, then I'll start back with episode 1 because, well, like comic books, more people watch episode 1 before I even try to do, let's do episode 10. It's like, yeah, it's like everything is just wavery, and it's like every single time there's one episode number 1, lots of people watch, but after that people drop off, and it's like, how to do that over and over and over again, like issues, like freaking limited edition series. But hey, I was cool with this. It was nice. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get the birthday cake. It's like, they're going to have a birthday cake prize, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get it. It doesn't fit in my city. I was like, I'm trying to make my town okay, and I like it, and that's it. The only thing else to say is, like, thank goodness that they didn't force me to look up the Ghost Rider episodes with the gum monster. Ugh. Or I had to freaking do something with freaking Ivan Ooze. Oh, good Lord. It's like, if I had to do something with Ivan Ooze, I'm like, I'm gonna have to take like a 2-day break, because it's like, fuck that, man. I don't want to freaking have do video segments with Ivan Ooze. But at least the good news out of all of this is that I'm actually going to take more risks. So you're going to get to see more stuff, and maybe even more commercial breaks that I'm not actually sponsored for. But it's pretty funny though. It's like, I liked it though. It was like, it's like, we'll be back at these messages, and I popped in one of the old commercials. I think that was nice. That was awesome. So anyways, yeah, that's my thoughts. That's my final thoughts on this event. It was good. I was able to finish it. That was awesome. It's like, yeah, it's like, if we're able to actually make a nice little median of where it's a good lengthy story, and I'm able to finish it within, like, let's say 8 days of which, where I can actually try to get some decorations, that'll be perfect. Do you want to get characters that only can be bought? Sure, do it for it. Yeah, get another season. Like, there has to be a reason why I'm actually watching Grimm, because at this case, it's like, well, I guess I watched him for the jokes and his coverage, even though I know the story. I saw how the story ended, though. It's like, yeah, it's like, got to the point where it's like, so you don't need him at all, huh? That's kind of sad. It's like, they made it so that the story, you played it yourself, and you didn't need to do it at all. You didn't even need to watch him at all. You saw the whole entire story. It's like, yeah. But still, it's kind of like the perspective, how did he do? Which, if I seen correctly, I think it took him 5 to 10 days to do it. Yeah, something like that. So, of course, it took less time than what I did. It's like, I think he was 12. I think it was 12 days. I think it took him 12 days. It took me 15 days. So, I guess you can do the math and say, oh, if you actually did the premium route, I guess, yeah, if you took your premium route, you're able to do it 3 days earlier than an average person, average player who didn't spend any money. So yeah, let's see if that actually plays out next time. Have a scary day, have a scary night.